reef. Is it a silky?
Yes.
A silk
And then
is the final one is AJIAFE. Bed. G.
yes. So find sand, swell, or mud which is carried along by the river. Okay. Any questions on any of these, Trini?
No.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so moving on to the next part. Okay, do you remember the sweat? Do you remember that?
B.
So C, perspiration.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What about
Rain is purification.
yes? Fantastic.
Steam is vapor. Watering is irrigation.
Okay, so we have
Sweat is perspiration. Rain is
3. Okay, so number 1 is C. Okay, so let me just put the answers in here for you. Okay, C. Then we had G. Okay, what did you say is steam?
vapor.
Yes, well done.
In watering is purification.
Irrigation.
Oh.
Okay.
Cleaning.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, irrigation D.
Cleaning is B.
Yes.
Drink
Purification.
is beverage. Dunk
Yeah.
is immersion.
There we go. Well done, Jenny. Any questions?
Well, no, but I'm still gonna practice this.
Yes. No, we're definitely going to still practice this. Well done. Okay. So moving on to the next one. Last time we did this. Okay. So I just want to quickly go on to. We did that one. Okay. We'll come back to that. Okay, we answered that one. So just beginning with an answer. Okay. So I rather want to focus on, can come back to the exam practice. Okay, non-verbal clues. Okay. Answering multiple choice questions, locating information text. So let's have a look. The pictures above are all non-verbal means of communication. Match the pictures number 1 to 6 with their meanings A to F. Okay, so danger of electrocution. B, level crossing. C, parking reserved for the disabled. D, poisonous substance. E, radioactive substance. And F, pedestrian crossing. Okay, so which one is number 1?
Wait, what is pedestrian?
Pedestrian is a person walking across the street.
Okay, so 5 is F. Poisonous something 6.
Okay, so 5 is F, yes.
And 6 is D.
Yeah.
4 is E. 3 is C.
Yeah.
Crossing is 1. Danger
Yes.
of electrocution is 2.
There we go. Well done, Jenny. You got them all correct. That was amazing. Okay, now underline at least 10 words or phrases related. There we go. Let me just do this. Make it a little bit bigger. Underline at least 10 words or phrases related to the topic of communication in the text below. Use a dictionary if necessary. Okay, so let's first read the article. Can you read for us the article here?
Poor communication between NHS hospital and care homes may be putting elderly people at risk of contracting MRSA and other infections. The Health and Social Care Regulator has warned. The Care Quality Commission CQC found nearly 1 in 5 homes in England were not being told if parents discharged from hospital were or had been infected. Hospitals are meant to include written infection history and discharge summaries, but a survey revealed 17% of care homes said they did not receive information from hospital, while another 28% complained of incomplete and illegal data. Ambulance crew were also often left uninformed, where there was communication about patients as verbal and not written down. A spokesperson said, if we are to tackle infection effectively, we need to check that our providers of care are taking to each other.
Okay, so now, Jenny, I want you to underline for me any word that's related to communication. Anything. Okay. So 10 words.
Just about communication.
Communication, yes, number 1. Anything, any word that you think is related.
Being told, communication. Written, is that count?
Yes, yes.
Receive, did that count? It receive. Complain, yeah. Communication, adaptation, written. What is a verbal?
What is?
What is a verbal?
Verbal, that means speaking.
Okay, then let's count. Said, spokesperson said. Efficiently check out the provider taking care of each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only got 7.
What about the last sentence?
Taking, providers.
Talking.
Oh, I read that wrong.
You read it wrong. It's okay.
So 8 2 more. Has worn. Does that count?
Which one?
Has worn. This one. Like, are they saying it or are they just giving papers and stuff?
Sorry, Jenny, I can't. Which word are you referencing to?
This one.
Yeah, wound. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Okay. Another one we can do is uninformed. Uninformed. Okay. Well done, Jenny. And summaries.
Okay.
Summaries. Yes. There we go. A survey. That's extra. Well done. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Okay. Now, moving on to the next part. So now talking about communication. Complete the sentences number 1 to 10 with the correct form of verbs. The verbs are all related to body language. Clap. Do you know what it means to clap?
Yeah.
Okay. To nod. What does it mean to nod?
It's like moving head up and down.
Like your head up and down. Yes. What does it mean to point?
Like just use a finger.
Shrug. Your shoulders.
Brush it off.
Wave.
Like saying hello.
Yes. Frown.
Not happy.
Nudge.
Just move them a little.
Okay. Shake.
Shake like shaking a milkshake.
Smile.
That's simple. We just smile at the picture saying cheese.
Yeah. And wink.
One eye closed.
There we go. Okay. So now you're going to complete number 1 to 10 for us.
I could tell she was happy because she was smiling.
Well done.
He didn't need to tell me that I didn't get the job. I had already seen him nodding his head.
Can we also say shaking?
He didn't need to tell me that I didn't get the job. Oh, okay.
Because shaking is meaning you're doing this, left to right.
Okay.
Saying no, you didn't get it. Okay?
I hate saying goodbye, so I'll just wave goodbye from the dream.
Yes.
Past simple or... Yeah, past simple. Every time she wants to draw my attention to something, she nudges me.
She nudges me. Well done.
Is this right?
Oh, nudges.
No.
And that one, number 3 is present simple. So waves. Wave.
Okay, I thought that was past simple. Oh, wait.
That's okay.
Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna do it again. I remember the answer. So, smiling, shaking. Wave.
There we go. Wave.
Waving away. Every time she
Nudges.
How can we spell
that? Nudges.
Okay. Don't say anything, just nod if you agree.
Excellent.
The audience were delighted with the performance and they wouldn't stop clapping and cheering.
Yes.
Clapping. I asked them if they knew where my keys were, but they just shrugged their shoulders.
There we go.
Okay. I knew he was joking. He winked at me before he told us to kneel up.
So, past participle.
Passive.
There we go. Well done. Well done.
At the point at people. Point.
Point or pointing?
Point.
So point is a continuous action. So pointing at people with your finger is impolite. So to continue doing it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting a good mark. The teacher was frowning.
Yes, there we go.
While she was reading my exercise.
Fantastic. Well done, Jenny. You got all of them correct. Any questions on any of these body language?
No.
Okay, so now that we have unwrapped that, moving on to the next part, look at the phrases 1 to 8. Okay? Write P if the phrase has a positive connotation and N if it has a negative one. Do you know what is a connotation?
Like a good view, a good way. What's that?
A connotation is basically an idea
Oh.
or a tone, an overtone or undertone.
Okay.
Okay.
To
So, to hug someone, is it positive or negative?
seem positive to me, except if they hug too tight, then they just gonna strangle the person.
Mm-hmm.
To glare at someone, I mean, like, some people seem very uncomfortable while some just, shrug it off.
Does it make people comfortable?
Yeah, so that's N.
Excellent.
To kick someone, that's N.
Yes.
They're not animals. To kiss someone, that's positive.
Yeah.
N. To stroke someone. What?
Yeah.
Like
To stroke one?
like
like
going
to-
through. Yeah. Okay. So that's a good part.
Yes.
To tickle someone is depend, I guess. But sometimes I tickle my friends to death. Okay.
Okay, it's okay. That's positive.
To slap someone, then that's just definitely negative. To stare at someone, still negative.
Yeah. Well done, Jenny. You got all of them correct. That was really good. Now, moving on to the next part, okay? Match the sentence fragments number 1 to 7 with the sentence fragments from A to G. Okay, so let me just quickly move that up for you. So, when the company asked me to sign the form, I didn't realize I was signing up for the army in before they can go upstairs on the dole. For a parcel I'm expecting, away my rights to compensation, off now or up for the broadband offer. So which one would you think was best suited here?
Up for the army.
Up for the army.
That seems suitable.
So when we're signing something,
Oh.
so when a company asked me to sign the form, I didn't realize I was signing away my rights to the compensation.
What is a compensation?
It means meaning away my rights to payment.
Okay. That seems sad.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's do number 2. I'm going to do this with you. I have to stay home. Yeah, you can read that for us.
I have to stay home because I need to sign up for the army. Sign in before. Sign.
So what gets delivered at her house?
Sign up for the broadband offer. I think no. For a parcel I'm expecting. Okay.
Yeah, so you ordered something online and they need to deliver it. So that's why I have to stay home because you've got to sign for the parcel you're expecting. Okay? Number 3.
I've decided what I want to do in the future. I'm going to sign up for the army.
Yes, there we go. Number 4.
My dinner is ready, so I need to sign in before they can go upstairs.
So my dinner is ready, so I need to sign. So it's to leave.
Yeah. So sign off now.
Yes. Number 5.
She lost her job, so she's signing up for the broadhand offer.
So she lost her job. She's signing. So another way of saying to be unemployed and receiving money from the government.
On the door, what's that?
On the dole, meaning that you are not working anymore, you don't have a job, and the government is giving you money.
That's cool.
But it's not a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
On the dole. Number 6.
She really need faster internet, so I'm going to sign in before it. Sign in before. No.
Right.
That's G.
Yeah. Up for broadband offer. So that means broadband is internet, more internet access. Right? The last one.
Our visitor must sign in before they can go upstairs.
Yeah, that's like going to a hotel or to any place that you stay. Well done, Jenny. Any questions on any of these?
No.
Okay. So on the dole, once again, is when we are unemployed, we don't have money, and the government is giving us money. Okay.
Okay.
Moving on to the next one. Exam information, multiple choice questions. The task tests your ability to understand the main ideas in a text or your understanding of specific points or details. You will have to choose one answer out of 4 options. Okay? 2 answers out of the 5 options or 3 out of the 6 options. These options may be a sentence, endings, or answers to the questions. The question will be in the same order as the information in the text. Okay? Answer the question 1 to 3 about yourself. You do not have to answer truthfully. Okay? So, number 1.
Okay, have you ever used social messaging site? Choose one of the 4 options. Never, sometimes, once or twice. Sometimes.
Okay. So, circle that one.
Sometimes. Which of the following language would you like to learn better? Choose 2 of the 5 options. I just like Japanese.
Which other one if you had to choose?
Well, if I can't choose 2, then I just choose both Japanese and Chinese.
Okay, there we go.
So, which of the following would you consider signing up for? Choose 3 of the 6 options. Social networking site, free online newspaper, Twitter, online banking, a language course at an adult education or college. This one and this one.
You have to choose 3?
3.
Yeah, you have to choose 3 options.
That one.
There we go. Well done. Okay, now, exactly what you have done, we're going to do with the next exercise. But let's have a look at this one. The question 1 to 4 are about the text below. They should be in the same order as the information in the text, but they have been mixed up. Put the questions in the right order. You do not have to answer them, so you just need to put them in order. Okay? So, for example, there we go. So, can you read for us the article?
The key to good communication is to pay attention to what other people have to say. Good communicators, are definitely not those who like the sound of their own voice. Forget the gift of the gab. Communication is all about establishing a rapport with your customer, work colleague, or boss. The ability to set the ultimate test of the communication skills. But in the modern world, salesmen do not sell. Customers choose to buy, says John Naylor, the customer sales director of the PC world, you have to empathize with the customer and build a relationship. Listening to the information given and asking the right question is very important. Not listening costs money in the hard world of sales, return goods, refunds, and the loss of repeat custom. But the ability to listen in is as important on the top floor as it is on the shop floor and can have just as profound an effect on the bottom line. If you ask what makes a good manager, people most always say they listen to what we have to say and consider our needs, says Dr. Paul Dobson, a senior lecturer at Cass Business School. Dr. Dobson gives MBA students lessons in active listening, which is listening and asking appropriate questions, then clarifying and responding to the answers. The fundamental thing is to listen to what people say, which means that you have to be motivated to want to know the answer, Dr. Dobson says.
Okay, so now, based on what you read, now you have to put the questions in the right order. So which one is going to be the first question to ask? Is it going to be number 1, 2, 3, or 4? So the first paragraph, okay. Let me just see here. The first paragraph, they say the key to communication is to pay attention to what other people have to say. Good communicators are definitely not those who like the sound of their own voice. So based on that, which one is that applicable to?
Okay.
You say no. Is that number 1?
Number 2?
Are we talking about active listening or good communication?
Well, yeah, it is 3.
Definitely 3. Okay? So 3 is going to be first. Then, establishing work. Okay. The ability, let's have a look at the second paragraph. The ability to sell is the ultimate test of communication skills. But in the modern world, so which one do you think is this one?
Well.
So what are they talking about here?
Wait, communication skills and sales. Is it 1?
Yeah. How important are communication skills in sales? Because they're talking about customer service and salesmen. Well done. The next one, not listening.
Not listening. So 2.
Read it again.
Oh, so it's 4.
What is good management? Yes. Okay. Excellent. And then the last one?
It's 2.
Yes. What is active listening? Well done, Jenny. That was amazing. Now, underline the key words or phrases in question 1 to 4. Okay? Example. Once you have identified which section of the text will give you the answer to a multiple choice question, it can be useful to rephrase what it says, and that section is your own words. It may help you to identify the correct answer more quickly. Now, for number 1 to 4, okay, I want you to underline the keywords. Let's start off with number 1.
What does keyword mean?
Keywords are the words that highlights the importance of the phrase.
Okay.
Okay. So only certain words, so read through it, okay? And then you underline for me the keywords.
Okay. Why has it always been difficult to test the idea of connection between a taste in music and the cause of monkeys? Connection between a taste for music and the cause of monkeys?
Okay. So I would say why?
Oh.
Difficult.
Oh.
Taste.
connection
Yes.
between taste for
Yes.
music and cars of monkey.
Yes. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now you're going to do the same for number 2.
Okay, what monkeys prefer? Music or silence?
Perfect. That was really good. Number
Is
3.
it true that monkeys can appear to be calmed down listening to the heavy metal band Metallica? So it's definitely this one. Heavy metals, listening, calm down. Is it true monkeys appear?
So true, yes. True, monkeys appeared. Okay, calm down. Okay, heavy metal band Metallica. So not listening, because we don't need listening to understand the phrase.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. Now you're going to do number 4 for us.
Who suggests new kind of experiments to Professor Snowdon?
Okay, so who suggests new experiment? Snowdown.
Oh,
Because we don't need to know if it is a professor, we just need to know who it is. Okay? Well done, Jenny. Any questions on keywords?
no. Just need to more practice.
Yeah, we're going to practice more and more. Next one. Summarize the ideas in short extracts, number 1 to 4, in your own words. Try not to use the phrases from the text unless absolutely necessary. For example, the idea that human musical appreciation stems from the same evolutionary root as a vocalization that primates used to bond and alert others to danger is not new, but it has always been hard to test because monkeys do not generally respond to music. Now, to rephrase basically this in your own words, monkeys tend not to react to music, so it's difficult to prove the old belief that our appreciation of music and the calls that monkeys use to communicate have the same evolutionary origin. Now, so summarize the ideas in short, number 1 to 4, in your own words. Okay? So when monkeys have been played music from classical to hard rock, they generally prefer silence. Okay? So I want you just to write it in your own words, number 1. Okay? Just the first sentence.
So, first sentence. The monkey. Well, I need to think. However, wait. The monkeys like music from classical hard rock. They generally prefer silence.
Do you need help, Jenny?
Okay. Monkey do prefer silence because it's just how their life had been to the history of back on how they were made.
Yes.
And beside from having classical to hard rock to their ear, they do not understand anything besides of the general main things of the song, right? Now, imagine this. You're in your bathroom and singing a song, but you don't know the lyrics, so you just say the main things you can hear. So that's just rubbish. And that's how monkey hear. And that's just why I generally prefer silence because, well, if it like classical or hard rock, it depends, but it's just really just the main things that they do not understand. So they just hear the main things.
Okay, I didn't know that. And if you had to look at number 2, however, research carried out by Professor Charles Snowdon of the University of Wisconsin-Madison has shown that cotton-top tamarin monkeys, who normally turn a deaf ear to music, show marked changes in mood when they are played tunes composed with their voices and hearing in mind. So if you had to summarize this, okay, in your own words, how would you do this? I want you to just give it a try.
Let me read it.
So read it again. Take your time.
Deaf ear to music. That just confused me.
Which one?
I don't understand what they meant to deaf ear to music.
Oh, that means they normally turn a deaf ear. To turn a deaf ear, that means that they don't like listening to music.
Oh. So they don't like music and then just go back to music. Okay. Now, regularly when scientists just try, scientists sometimes occurs. So commonly they just try to test it on different things and different kinds, making the fact they found more stuff and ideas for the world to grow and just become more than just a little monkey roaming around. But yet sometimes they still need them for, of course, testing. And by testing mean that they take monkeys who just out of the forest don't know about anything about music and let them hear. Now, this is depending on monkeys. When I say they don't know what the song meant, I mean like it's depend on them. Each of them have their own brain, and monkeys are still, smart. And
They are very...
yeah.
Yes.
So listening to music sometimes can make them understand what it meant, and somehow they kind of like it. Just how music to human function.
Okay. And tell me, Jenny, what do you think that why do monkeys why do some monkeys not like music?
Well, it depends on which type of they like. Like how humans react on songs they hate, and how they will actually react when songs they love. That's just how monkeys also act.
Perfect. Okay, so now let's